Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to Universal Wisdom Tarot. If you are returning to the channel, welcome back, and thanks so much for spending your time with me. I truly, truly appreciate that. This is your November intuitive tarot reading. And as an intuitive tarot reading, the messages may resonate for you and they may not resonate for you. And if they don't, maybe one of my other readings will resonate better, because these readings are for sun, moon, and rising signs. So perhaps your moon sign or your ascendant sign, one of the readings for those signs will resonate more with you for this month. We're going to pull some cards for you from the Gilded Tarot Royale. I'm going to clarify the cards with the Witch's Tarot, and then I'm going to close out your reading this month with a card from the Oracle of the Mystical Moments deck. If there is, or if you would like to have a personal tarot reading, then there is a link in the description box that you can click on and you can book a reading with me. Okay? All right, so as always, I'd like to bless my decks. To begin, I give thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe, and I ask that my seekers and I are provided with protection, and that I am provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting the messages that you provide me, and that those messages are for the highest vibrational good of my Cancer seekers. So let's pull cards for Cancer. Cards are coming up very quickly here. One more card. Cancer. There you go. 4 cards are out. First card out is the 8 of Wands. Second card out is the 6 of Pentacles. Third card out is the 7 of Swords. And the 4th card out is the World. Beautiful way to end the month. Definitely some fast and moving energy happening in this month. Things are really moving and grooving for you. Bottom of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. So I'm going to put that up there for you. And let's clarify your cards. All right, so let's give this deck a couple of shuffles. And then we're going to clarify the cards on the table. So angels, spirits, guides, I ask that you clarify the 8 of Wands, please, for my Cancer seekers. We got the Lovers. We've got the Knight of Cups. And we've got the 6 of Swords. I'm just going to move these up a little bit higher so that I make sure you see them. I think you'll be able to see them all in my screen here. All right, and let's clarify the 6 of Pentacles, please. Okay, I got 2 cards out, and there's one right there. So, all right, so we've got the 2 of Pentacles. We have the 3 of Cups, and we have the 6 of Cups. Let's clarify the 7 of Swords, please. Two of Swords. Justice. And 10 of Pentacles. Okay, and finally, let's clarify the World for my lovely Cancerian seekers for the month of November. First card out is the Hermit. Second card out is Death. And the third card out, let's see, third card out is Ten of Wands. All right. Well, Cancer, things are happening. Things are moving. There's definitely stuff in progress here because you're starting the month with the Eight of Wands, which is very targeted energy, very focused, targeted energy. And it is very much an energy of things are in movement. Things are already underway. Things are happening. And I'm getting the feeling that things for you in the month of November are really happening, but they sort of happen when you least expect them to happen. And I'm sort of getting that through the Seven of Swords here, because you also have the Justice card here, which is telling me that it's sort of when you least expect what you want, because there is a little bit of, you know, I want to say you're a little bit unsure there about whether or not this thing, whether this event, this relationship, this project, this thing that you're doing is going to play out the way that you want it to because of Justice and the Seven of Swords here, okay? And the fact that the Two of Swords is a decision. So whether the decision is legal, maybe perhaps a legal decision for some of you, just a decision, but not necessarily, you know, in the legal world and in the true legal world. There is definitely an energy here of something coming into play and getting resolved, but it's when you least expect it to be resolved. Now, the month finishes off with the World, and you've got three major arcana cards right here. You've got the World, the Hermit, and the Death card. So you're certainly ending up very strongly in the month. They're all major arcana, which means they're all major messages, that your month ends on a beautiful major message. And that's, you know, the completion of the World. It's having it all. It's like finishing up this event or whatever it might be is really finishing up strongly in a nice strong position. So I do feel that, you know, you really are in a good period, a sort of space at the end of the month. The beginning of the month starts off very much with this, things are happening, but it's not complete yet. But it totally becomes complete at the end of the month for you. So when I look at, you know, what this could be in relation to, I do see, you know, in your first row, you have the Eight of Wands, you have the Lovers, you have the Knight of Cups, you have the Six of Swords. It is definitely related, I think, to a relationship of sorts, right? And perhaps a very romantic relationship, a really strong love bond relationship, right? There's definitely offers of love that are being made to you here, right? And this is going well. This is going in the way that you wanted it to happen. And as I said, it's very strong, focused energy. There's definitely progression here in this romantic relationship, okay? And it feels really balanced and nice, right? Things are going well. Now, of course, you've had a lot of celebration with this person. Things are going, it feels as if this relationship has truly been sort of something that makes you feel like a kid again. It reminds you of sort of the happiness you've had in the past. And of course, you know, it's not just all about your relationship. You're juggling this relationship with many other priorities that you have in your life right now, because you do have the Two of Pentacles in this same row. So, it's in the same column. So you definitely are juggling things with this relationship. Now, as I said, perhaps, you know, somewhere along the way, whatever happens here in this relationship, something's going to happen sort of when you don't expect it to happen. And so what I'm going to say to you here is to really just say, you have to go with the flow. And as you're going with the flow, you need to make your obligations your priority. Okay. And if you make those obligations your priority, because I think you feel you're not really sure, as I said, you're not really sure here because Seven of Swords sometimes is a card of deception, but I don't want to say that this is deception because it's not like you're really being deceived. You just don't know if this is, I feel like you don't really know if this is the one for you to invest that much time and effort in. I mean, in the beginning of the month, it's going beautifully, but then you kind of question it a bit as you get near to the end of the month and want to make a decision. But you know, justice really is just that, right? It's what's right for you, right? And of course, the Ten of Pentacles coming after the Justice card in this row is trying to tell you that this is sort of a long-term thing that you're looking at, right? In terms of, is this what I want for the rest of my life, right? There is a decision that you need to make based on this sort of uncertainty that you have and this, whether or not this, whether it's right for you, right? Whether you feel it's right for you. When you move into the end of the month, as I said, you have the World, you have the Hermit, you have the Death card, you have the Ten of Wands. You know, it finishes up strong with you feeling very much on the right path. You feel that you might need to take some time out to heal for yourself. You might have to go on a little soul-seeking journey for yourself. But this is all part and parcel of a transition that you are going through, right? You are going through a transformation as to who and what you want for your life. And, you know, it has been a bit of a tough road, but you're almost there, okay? And this card here on the Ten of Wands, I hope you can see that, you know, there's the castle in the back. This guy is, you know, carrying those load of wands. But you see also at the end of the load of wands are, just on a few of them, there's some blossoms, right? Here, I'm going to pull that up closer so you can see that. Those little blossoms, or that ray of hope, that you're almost there, okay? So things are going to progress nicely. Again, all I say is, just focus in on your obligations this month. Make those things your priority. Really be a little bit disciplined, I would say, in that regard. And why I say disciplined is because the Page of Pentacles, he's the disciplined guy of the tarot, okay? So, I think that's where I will now close out your reading with a card from the Oracle deck called Mystical Moments, and I will read to you from the deck when I see the card. So let's us just shuffle a bit and pull a card for you, please, for Cancer for the month of November. Okay, so card for Cancer for the month of November, please. Okay, your card is out. Wow, that's very, very interesting. It's the card number 45, which is called New Directions. 4 plus 5 is 9, right? 9 is the card of, or it's the number of ending of a cycle. This is also sort of the ending of the cycle, right? The World card is the very last card in the Major Arcana deck. So very appropriate that this comes out. Now, before I read to you, I just want you to take a look at this image. This is a couple of bodies in a hat, in a top hat, that is kind of like a balloon. And the balloon is really, I don't know what you call that, but you know when a dandelion dies and it gets all those little fluffy white things at the end of it? And if you blow on it, it disperses all of its seeds into the air so that it can grow new dandelions next year. So this is a card of new directions, and I'm going to put it right here for the World because I believe that you are going in a new direction, very much so. because whatever is going to happen, it's going to be, as I said, least expected that you are going to change directions here. So let me read to you card number 45 out of the book. And it says, New Directions. A dandelion is an airship traveling through the sky with a top hat as the basket these men are flying away in. One man jumps out of the basket and sails off a flying dandelion seed. It takes him far away while the other man waves goodbye and wishes him well. This story illustrates endings and departures that are necessary to gain new perspectives in life. It takes courage to change directions and abandon old habits, but if you're bold enough, you can fly towards something new, a dream, a place, and even yourself. So as I said, you know, maybe this relationship felt really great, but maybe perhaps you do need to go into a new direction. I'm not here to tell you whether you should or should not. It's just the energy that's on the table here for the month of November. And as I said, that change of heart, that change of energy can happen when you least expect it. So just concentrate on the obligations, make that your priority, and then everything else can work itself out in the background. All right, I'm going to leave you reading there, Cancer, and I do hope there was a message in here that resonated with you. If there was, please do hit the thumbs up button or the like button and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, then you'll know when I upload the next video. I do hope you have a wonderful, wonderful month of November and that I will see you back here next time. Until then, I am wishing you divine light and love.